So exciting to be talking about Santa getting ready for his flight. And as we're a few days away from Christmas, children all over the world are eagerly awaiting the arrival of old Saint Nick. So what exactly does his route look like? Joining us this morning is Preston Schlachter, from NORAD to talk about their efforts of tracking Santa. Thank you so much for joining us, Preston.
Oh, good morning. Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the history of NORAD tracking Santa. How did this all begin?
Well, the program actually predates NORAD itself. So it all started back in 1955 when a young child dialed the misprinted phone number from a department store ad here in town. The number mistakenly reached our call center. The colonel on duty that night was a little taken aback. Didn't quite understand what was happening, but quickly played along, understanding that the young man was just trying to talk to Santa. And now here we are 65 years later, still tracking Santa with everyone around the world.
It's so exciting. And then talk about, because NORAD's a big deal. You guys do some incredible work keeping the country safe all over the year. Talk a bit about what NORAD does for us.
Yeah, NORAD's a pretty cool place because it's a binational command. So it's U.S. and Canadian military forces that are charged with the defense of our two countries. And it's been in existence since 1958. And all day, every day, we're defending the nation with radars, satellites, and our jet fighters. And that's the same technology that we use for our very special mission on 24 December.
And I just love that. So talk about how hard it is to track the big guy, because we know if kids aren't sleeping, he has to pass their house and loop back once they're asleep. So with the big guy constantly on the move, how do you keep up?
Well, you know, it can be a challenge because he does fly faster than Starlight, but he does slow down the delivered gifts to all the kids around the world. And we know from history that he tends to deliver those gifts between 9 and midnight. So encourage all the kids to get to bed early to ensure Santa gets to your house as soon as possible.
I love that. And then kids can also call you if they're curious where the big guy is. How does it all work if kids want to get in touch with you and talk more about the Santa tracker?
Well, you can absolutely. Anyone can go to our website right now at noradsanta.org. It's available right now. We're not tracking Santa yet, but there's games, there's YouTube videos, and there's a little history about the program and world traditions as well. On the day of, we will have our call center operations live. So 1-877-HI-NORAD is the number anybody can call between 4 a.m. Mountain Time and midnight to hopefully reach somebody. But if they can't, then they'll get a recorded message that will tell them where Santa is.
Oh, that's really exciting. What are some of the best questions that you guys have gotten from kids who are calling in?
Oh, the most common ones are, when is Santa going to come to my house? What kind of cookies does he like? Some really fun ones like that. Sometimes they kind of rat on their sibling. Like, my brother's been bad, but we are like, well, there's still time. So we encourage everybody to have fun with it.
Fantastic. And then, of course, I'm a meteorologist here, so I wanted to ask, what do you do for inclement weather for the big guy? If kids are worried about a storm coming toward this, we don't have to worry about it in Kern County, thankfully, but are you able to kind of help calm their nerves if Santa has to deal with some snow or a cold front or something?
Santa is a very experienced pilot. He's been doing this a long time, and he knows how to cope with the weather conditions. We always hope for fair skies. But when there's not, he's still able to deal with it. He's pretty skilled.
I love it. Okay. Is there anything we didn't touch on that you want to talk about for the NORAD Santa Tracker this year?
Yeah, I just want to encourage everybody to visit our website at noradsanta.org, or we have apps available too. They're all capable of tracking Santa on the 24th, and you'll find his exact location.
Fantastic. Preston, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all of the work that you do with NORAD and for this Santa Tracker. It's really beloved across the country.
Oh, thank you very much, and happy holidays.
You too.